I want to be the best Muslim I can, and I would like to. It makes me feel good to see when other people have reverted, because I'm thinking, like, you don't realise how good of steps you have just made in the right direction. Like, you don't know it yet, but you have just helped yourself massively, you know? Like, there's going to be tests come regardless of what religion you are anyways. And yes, you're going to be tested. No, it might not be easy. But for me, I wouldn't want to. Yeah. If somebody asked my life advice, it's actually quite simple now. I'd say, have you read the Quran? You know, I'd start there.
I buy and sell watches.
Aside from buy and sell watches, what else?
I buy and sell watches. I buy and sell tickets for events. And I've just started back boxing. And I keep up with prayers.
MashaAllah. Let's talk about that. As you mentioned the prayers, right? I don't want to... you've mentioned it on quite a few podcasts, your reversion to Islam, right? So we'll touch over basically, like, what happened sort of thing. And I'm going to relate it to business as well. So tell us, like, how did the whole reversion of Islam happen?
Completely unexpected. Never ever did I think in my life would I ever become a Muslim, or would I ever become religious even. I was out with my friend. His name's Danny Dean. Another jeweller, buys and sells watches in Hatton Garden. We was out in my dad's helicopter for the day. And
Aston Martin helicopter.
Yeah. We was out because he was on my case. You'll take this one out, you'll take that one out, you won't take me out. I said, come on, right, no problem, we'll go. I've managed to organise it, rang my dad, right, let's take it out. We ended up going to Cornwall and coming back. He said, right, I've got to be back at a certain amount of time because my mum's going to take her Shahada. Well, we was all together anyway. I said, well, go on, we'll all come. No, ain't a problem, is it? No problem, because I didn't understand it.
Yeah.
So I've got in there, and I genuinely felt something in the mosque that I've never felt anywhere at all. So I thought, I'm right. And the thoughts that I was having was amazing. Like, imagine having God behind you. That was the sort of thing I was thinking. Now, to go into detail would be difficult for me now, but it was something that I haven't experienced ever. So I looked at my friend Daniel. I said, like, wow, like, I can't believe what's just happened to me. Do you know what I mean? He said, like, get me a Quran and let me read it. And then every page I was just felt, it was so relatable, and I was so compatible with what was in the Quran. I said, I think I want to take my Shahada. And then I thought, you know what? I'm going to read it again. I read it again, started talking about it, and then I looked and thought, what a beautiful community, what a beautiful and simple religion, and this can help me in this life and the next. So I thought, it's a no-brainer.
So at the point when you first went into the mosque, when your friend's mum was taking Shahada,
her Shahada,
to, you know, you actually taking your Shahada, what was that time? How long was that?
6 weeks.
So you read the whole Quran in that 6 weeks? Twice. And then you decided, what made you actually decide? Because there's one thing seeking knowledge and reading the Holy Book of Islam, and then there's one thing of like, do you know what? I want to join this. So was it a ticking moment that made you actually want to become a Muslim?
Yeah, that feeling that I got in the mosque, and anything else only God can answer.
Yeah, fair play. And this is where I want to revert it back to, and how I want to revert it to business. A lot of people that I speak to, whether they're Muslim or, you know, whether they follow a religion, they conduct business in almost like a different type of way. So I want to ask, has your reversion to Islam made you conduct business or yourself in a different way as to before? If I had to give an example, you know, owning a nightclub in Islam, you probably couldn't do that because, you know, it involves parties and whatnot. So has it made you think about conducting business in a different way that's compatible? Not to say that you're doing anything anyway that was against Islam, but like, just has it made you think?
I'm only a student. I'm still learning. Be aware, I will probably make loads of mistakes, and I will hold my hands up to every single one. I'm not perfect. Only God is perfect, as you well know. And like I say, I will make mistakes, and thankfully I will try to make them as minimal and as less as possible, because I've got some very good people around me to point and steer me in the right direction.
Of course.
And my intentions are extremely good. I feel it in my heart.
That's the main thing.
You know, I feel it. Like, if I do make a mistake or I do something wrong, I do feel it in my heart. Now, that's what... I've never really had that before. But now I'm conscious